Diese Show wird euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit the bell. And now, welcome to the show.
Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu Metal's Forever, Show Nummer 751 am 26.03.2024. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur ersten Show mit Band dieser Woche. Gestern haben wir fast wieder einen Rekord gehabt, also von den Zuschauern. Ich war ganz überrascht, über 540. So geil. Freunde, heute haben wir eine super geile Band aus Kanada. Das heißt wieder Englisch hören da draußen, aber ein super Programm. 9 Videos gibt es von der Band heute zu sehen. Aus einer langjährigen History. Sehr, sehr coole Band. Abandoned Souls sind heute bei uns zu Gast. Sänger James. Ja. So, bevor ich loslege, wie immer, meine lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook, seid so lieb und geht rüber zu YouTube. Nicht weiterleiten, diese Sendung oder teilen, sondern YouTube, da spielt die Musik bis zum Ende. Facebook leider nicht. Danach wird es dann auch gelöscht. Muss ich immer wieder zusagen, weil immer wieder bekomme ich Nachrichten, warum ist die Sendung plötzlich auf Facebook weg? Ja, weil keine Musik mehr da ist. Weil Meta die Musik mutet. Also, deshalb YouTube, da spielt die Musik. Okay? Und damit schon da seid, haut ein Like raus. Alle auf den Like-Button drücken und, wenn es geht, abonnieren. So, Freunde, es gibt erstmal eine Vorankündigung, was uns heute erwartet. Und danach die erste Band, eine unbekannte Band zum ersten Mal bei uns. Aces Road heißen die. Hail to the Aces ist der Song. Ich würde sagen, let the madness begin right now.
The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show is proud to present, all the way from Canada, Abandoned Souls.
Oasis Road, Hail to the Aces. Genau, so und jetzt gibt's gleich was auf die Glocke von Kanada, nämlich Abandoned Souls, Blinding Darkness und danach gleich live und in Farbe im Interview James, der Sänger. Hier geht's auf, Freunde, und geht's alle gut draußen, auch gesehen, der Chat ist wieder da, seid alle gegrüßt. Jetzt gibt es erst einmal Abandoned Souls und Blinding Darkness, yeah. Hello, Blinding Darkness, Abandoned Souls. Welcome to the show, Brother James.
Hey, Richie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Good to see you too. Great sound, and a big
Thanks.
history. We have a lot of videos today. I hope you have enough time, my friend.
I got as much time as you need.
All I need all the time. Fantastic new EP. But this is not the EP. This is from 2020, to be sure. We cover your history actually from the very first video from 2010 until now.
Yeah.
But before we start to talk about the songs, we talk about you
Sure.
and the band. Of course, we have the same style. We had a nice chat already, and I enjoyed very much. So, what was your upbringing? How was the young James in Canada? You're from Canada, right?
Yeah,
Which
that's
part
right.
of Canada?
Southern Ontario, close to Toronto. So most people outside of Canada would know Toronto.
So, what was the young James in Toronto in the 70s?
Well, when I was very little, I started taking piano lessons by forcibly being put into them by my parents. They wanted me to learn a musical instrument, and I was a little kid, so I wasn't much into learning the classical stuff that the piano lessons were teaching me, but I stuck with it for probably 5 years. So that was my first introduction to music, and it was good that I actually went because that's kind of where I learned the basics for music, and that later translated to all the other things I did in music as far as playing. I played drums when I was in high school. I became a bass player. I've been a bass player most of my musical career, but we can get into that kind of stuff after. But yeah, when I was a little kid, I started taking piano, and then I started listening to the parents' record collection that they had, which was stuff that was not rock by any means. There was like Neil Diamond in there, Michael Jackson, which was actually my very first concert I ever went to as a kid was Michael Jackson. And that just blew me away. Yeah.
Maybe because you have the piano lessons, you also listen to Stevie Wonder and Elton John, which they are fantastic musicians.
I love piano. Piano is a very cool instrument, and I left piano kind of behind for a lot of years, and I've just been kind of getting back into it a little bit in the last few years. It's a very cool instrument.
What was the first band, a hard rock or heavy band, which opened your eyes and here we go. There's a harder way to make music.
I can't remember what the specific first band was, but I know there was a few bands that really were the first ones that I got into. Like there was Kiss, there was Motley Crue, there was Iron Maiden, there was Judas Priest.
All the 80s.
Those were the big ones when I was in high school. Back then I was a drummer, so those are the songs that I would be sitting down in the basement smashing my drums to, all those kind of songs from those bands.
Okay. But no special band. We say, okay, I have to post a band. We say, okay, this is the band I want to be on stage. Was there a moment you remember? I would like to be in a band, or I would like to be a front man. But because
back then there was nothing on my radar about being a front man. That was not even something in my head. I was, like I said, I was a drummer to start. That was through high school. So I played in bands in high school playing drums. And then after high school, kind of my family life kind of fell apart like a lot of families do going through divorce. And that kind of forced me into a different path musically where I didn't have anywhere to keep the drums anymore, to practice the drums. So every time I went to the music store, I'd see ads for, bass player wanted or guitar player, bass player, but a lot of bass player ones. So I was like, well, hey, I want to play in a band. I want to get out there and make some music. So I started playing bass, and that ties back into, because I had the piano lessons, I was quite easily able to pick up the bass and figure things out. So that's when I became a bass player back right after high school. And then in my very first band that toured, I was a bass player, and we toured all over the place in Canada. And I was a bass player for a lot of years, and I still am. I still am a bass player. And as a matter of fact,
you are okay.
At the beginning of this band, the Band of Souls, I was the bass player in this band. As you can probably
I saw the video.
See in some of the videos.
Now makes sense. Yes. Before we talk about the song Planet Darkness, I would say hello and welcome to the show, Chris Warner all the way from Canada.
Good buddy of mine. He lives in the same town I do.
Very, very cool. Chris?
I'll see him next Saturday at our show.
Okay. So if there are more fans of Abandoned Souls from Canada or whatever around the world, please log in and chat with us. It's another hard show for our German fans because many of them don't understand English a little bit, But today maybe we make a little bit short of the explanations. But so what's the backstory to Blinding Darkness before we go to the new EP, Sick Creatures? Tell me about the story, Blinding Darkness.
That one we put out kind of right towards the end of 2020. COVID was in full force. Everybody was locked down.
Yeah.
So luckily we were able to write that. We had that song written before all the lockdowns and crap started. So it was pretty much there. We just had to record it. So I have my own studio. That's where I am right now. They came into the studio and recorded their parts individually, and then we released it later that year in 2020. But it was basically, the song was about the loss of my mother back in 2017. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of about losing somebody in your life and the darkness that you go through after that, and how sometimes the darkness isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes in the darkness, it's kind of calm and quiet, and you can think and sort your thoughts out. And so it's about finding the positive coming out of a dark situation.
So we have something in common. My mother passed away same time in 2017. Yeah, unbelievable. Crazy. So my friend, last year you released the EP called Sick Creatures.
Yes.
And we play the title track of this now. Okay?
Right on. Sounds good, man.
Here we go. Sick Creatures. Sick Creatures, Abandoned Souls, the new EP.
Yep, right on.
When I listen to your voice, there's one singer. There's not so many singers I can compare, but there's one singer from the 90s. It's Chris Cornell.
Wow.
He has this melancholic in his voice. This was what you have, and you have a special sound. Are you always doubling your voice? There's
usually only in choruses. Usually, some of the earlier stuff we recorded, I used to double everything all the time, but usually just in choruses, I'll do like a stereo double in the choruses just to make the chorus a little bit bigger. But usually in the verses, I don't usually double it. No, just make sure I get a really solid, good take and process it accordingly.
Yeah, I love it. Has something special. This is not the, let's say, the heavy metal like Judas, whatever. It could be a little bit this song, a little bit from Ozzy, the new stuff from Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. Well, this might make you put some pieces together. My favorite band for a long time now is Alter Bridge.
Okay.
So Miles Kennedy is one of my favorite singers currently out there. So the thing about Alter Bridge is they got heavy music with a lot of melody in the vocals. And that's kind of the stuff I like. And that's kind of the parallel. That's our style, the kind of thing we do. We're into stuff like Seven Dust and Alter Bridge and, that kind of stuff.
I think this band makes very much the guy, you will tell me later, on the guitar. This is like a red line. It's like this is from the first to now. He keep his style, and heavy and your voice. Very cool. Sick Creatures. That's the EP.
Yeah.
From 2023, so very new.
Yeah.
Is there a special story to Sick Creatures?
That song, it's kind of basically about getting rid of people in your life that are negative, that bring negativity to your life. It's like turn the page and just getting rid of those people out of your life. Because if you have negative people in your life, it brings negativity to your life. So that song's basically all about stepping away from the negativity that certain people in your life might bring to it and just pushing those sick creatures out.
Yeah, I like this video. Where you got this mask?
Well, that's an actual plague doctor outfit, and I don't know if you're familiar with the history of plague doctors. Those were real doctors way back in history. They were called plague doctors back when the bubonic plague was a thing.
Yes.
And these doctors would go around wearing these outfits and make house calls to people that were suffering from the plague. And this is so long ago that they thought that those masks, they would put herbs and stuff in the mask. They thought that would protect them from the plague. But most of those plague doctors ended up dying. So it's crazy bit of history there.
Yeah. So where you get this, you can buy them in the shop?
Yeah, I just found it online when I can't remember how I stumbled across the history of plague doctors, but then I started looking, well, can I get one of these masks? And we, because it kind of fit the whole theme of the song and the video. So yeah, just got it online. And
there's a question for you. Chris Warner. James, thoughts on metal in Canada? So we're not talking about Rush and not talk about Anvil. So I think, what?
Yeah, Rush I wouldn't classify as metal. They're more of a progressive rock band, but I love Rush and I love Anvil. I mean, that movie about Anvil, I don't know if you've seen it, was great too. But I don't know. There's a lot, like I said before, there's a lot of great bands in Canada that people have never heard of. A lot of great heavy bands. Like there's Treading Zero is a band that we were playing shows with. There's a band out of Windsor, friends of ours, called Hurt Shifter, that are heavy killer band. There's lots of great bands around here. Just it's hard for bands to get noticed because there's so many bands online. Like it's good and bad, the whole online thing with all the streaming services and YouTube. Yeah, every band has that, but every band has that. So there's millions of bands you're trying to
Do you know the band Traveler?
Who?
Traveler?
Traveler? No, I'm not
It
familiar.
was 3 years ago. I had one here. It was great band.
Huh.
All right. So, my friend, now I would say Frenchie writes Unleash the Archers in Borealis. Yeah, they're Borealis. They're very cool. That's true. Yeah. Okay, I would say we have so many videos. That's why I speed up a little bit. Now we go right back to 2010.
The beginning.
This was the very first video, right?
Yeah, first video.
This was on bass, right?
Yeah, this was on bass, and one of the first songs I started singing vocals.
Okay, this is from the album Damned If You Don't. If you don't, yes, Damned If You Don't. Let's play music. Here's Stop Me Now. Attack. Right at the beginning. You aged well, my friend.
Thank you very much. It's all the rock and roll.
And the drummer the same, and the guitar player the same. So three of the now.
Yeah. The other guy is Jay. He was actually the singer on our second album. And then when we transitioned to me singing, we parted ways shortly after that.
So how many albums you recorded in total?
Circle of Shadows, Some Never Will, Damn If You Don't, Sunful Minds at Ease, Make It Last. Like 5 full albums. Make It Last was our first kind of EPs. I think there was 5 songs on Make It Last. And then we've kind of transitioned from doing full albums to EPs, and now we're talking about maybe just releasing singles. It's not my preference, not any of our preferences, but we talked about it before the show about the attention spans of people online with everything that's available to them. Being at a band at the stage we're at where we don't have a major label, putting out a full record just doesn't seem to be any point to it, you know?
One thing for sure, you're independent, but this is very professional. I have a lot of bands here, of course, so show number 751. And I tell you what, this is like you're on a major label.
And I think you can see also if you watch the videos chronologically at any point or listen to our music from the first album to the newest, I'm proud of everything we've ever done, but I can especially hear how things have gotten better and better and better to the point of last year, the EP we released with Sick Creatures, in my opinion, is probably the best sounding stuff we've ever released. And that's coming from me. I'm a little biased because I'm the producer as well as the engineer and the guy that records all this stuff. But I always try to improve my skills, whether it's being a musician or being a producer, an engineer. I always want to improve day after day. And the next thing I do has to be better than the last thing I did. Not to say I don't like what I did before. I do. Just you always want to be better. You always strive for that anyway, right?
So I was on your website, and I have only the website. If, for example, Frenchie, let's mention Frenchie. He's a collector. He buys a lot of our fan club. A lot of from our fan club, they're collecting. They're buying the real deal. They want the album. Are your stuff only digital, or you they can also purchase your?
You can. Stuff? Our guitar player has a website. He sells rock clothes. It's called DDK Apparel or DDK Rock Apparel.
Please write it here in the private chat. And I can. And people can get stuff from there.
Yeah, you can get some of our back CDs from there. You can get shirts from his collection there. Let me just get it, Rock.
Cool. Because I'm sure Frenchie, he will hit the button. What I like on Stop Me Now, to be honest, I like the heaviness. It's very heavy. It's from the voice heavy. It's the guitar. I love this big power chords stuff. Yeah, very, very cool. Stop Me Now, definitely one of the best songs.
Thank you.
This is 10 years ago.
Yeah,
very cool.
It's hard to believe, but
yeah. Hier ist der Link, okay. Hier da draußen, falls ihr was bestellen wollt, dann macht es über diesen Link hier.
Yeah, and if you go to that link and scroll down a bit, you'll see CDs with a picture, an old picture of us.
Okay, cool. I saved this now, so I can always put it in. All right, I would say we go to 2015. You have a great album called Insightful Minds at Ease, and the song Leave It Behind. Oh no! What? Stop Me Now. Is there a story to Stop Me Now?
Stop Me Now. It's just about doing what you want to do, focusing on what you want to do and doing it. And don't let other people stop you from doing the things that you want to do to achieve your goals. That video, we just rented a limo bus and partied all the way to Toronto and did a show and then partied all the way home and filmed it. That's what that video was.
The best.
Yeah.
A lot of shenanigans, I guess.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yes. Especially when they get drunk. Yeah. We have a party going. After show party. Here we go. Yeah. That's rock and roll, my friend. I did it. You did it. And that is rock and roll.
Do it again.
Yes. Even if you're old. So, here's Leave It Behind from the Insightful Minds at Ease and Attack. You know, tell us something. I was thinking, your style, how you sings, it reminds me of somebody. And now I know it's one of our members in the fan club. He has a band called Serious Curse. He's Peter Hirsch. You have to check out this band, Serious Curse. It's definitely the same style how you sing. It's Peter's style.
It's interesting you bring up my style of singing, because between Stop Me Now, well, Damned If You Don't album in general, and Insightful Minds at Ease album in general, there was some significant changes as far as people in the band. And on Damned If You Don't, that was my first album where I was the lead singer. I was still playing bass, but I was the lead singer. And I kind of was defaulting to how I used to sing in my old band, when I used to sing covers. I used to sing Metallica. I used to sing White Zombie, Godsmack. That's the kind of stuff I sang. So my very first time singing with Abandoned Souls on Damned If You Don't, I kind of defaulted to that type of singing. And you can tell when you listen to that album, my voice is a lot more gruff and just, more like James Hetfield kind of singing. It wasn't until Insightful Minds at Ease that I kind of just started to discover who I am as a singer, what my voice is like. And that's where I kind of, from that point on, kind of developed what I sound like as a singer, not trying to be like somebody else, just be myself. That's kind of started in Insightful Minds at Ease.
To be honest, stop me now. I had not a feeling you copy somebody. This was your style. I like this rough voice. I like it, but I also love this style. You got a nice compliment from Chris Warnagan. Do you see this?
Oh, there it is. Oh, kicks him in the balls. Well, hopefully he enjoys that. That's awesome. Looking forward to seeing you next Saturday, buddy.
So let's talk about the band before we come to the newest single.
Yeah.
The newest video. And so definitely we start with your partner in crime, actually. Yeah? This is the partner in crime. Tell me about him.
Derek DeCourt is the guitar player from the very beginning. Me and him have been the two guys that have been consistent throughout this band as far as we've always been there.
About 2004, right?
Yeah. Back when we formed the band, it was me, Derek, and Tom, our drummer, who's on the far left
this
there.
Side, yes. Here we go.
And Tom actually has played on every single album we've done except for Insightful Minds at Ease. So after the second album, when we kind of parted ways with our singer for that album, and we started writing a bunch of new tunes, and I started recording some vocals, it's kind of up in the air what was happening with the band. So Tom decided to leave and go back to school. So he went back to school to get an education, and he actually went back to become an accountant, a rock and roll accountant. So we got another drummer after that and carried on and got to the point where we did Damned If You Don't. And that was with Tom came back to record that album with us, just to record. He wasn't in the band yet at that time, but he came back to record with us. And we got my buddy Tim Thompson, who was in my old band, Aces Wild, stepped in to play guitar. So we, at that point, for Damned If You Don't, we had two guitar players, as well as Insightful Minds, we had two guitar players. So from that point, Damned If You Don't, that was the lineup. And then Insightful Minds at Ease, we changed drummers again. We were a guy, Tom Edwards, was playing drums with us for a little while. And then, like I said, Tom, our longtime drummer, recorded the drums for Damned If You Don't. And then we had Steve Thomas playing drums for Insightful Minds at Ease. And then after that album, Tom came back. We parted ways with Steve, parted ways with Tim, and Tom came back into the band full time after his education. He wanted to get back to rocking and rolling, so we were happy to take him back. And at that point, I also decided that I wanted to focus all of my energy into being the best singer that I could be and make that everything. So we got a good friend of ours from Windsor, Ray Solomon, to step in and play bass. So
it's a guy here now.
Nope. This was before Regan. So we had Ray playing bass for a couple of years with us. I think it was about 2015, 16, he was playing live with us. He wasn't on any of the recordings. He just played live with us. And he lived in Windsor, which is about 2 hours away. So we were like, well, it's great having him in the band. He's a great bass player, but we kind of wanted somebody closer to home so we could get together more often and work on stuff. And it was just easier. Yeah. So that's where we asked Regan. It was actually Tom, our drummer, that asked Regan if he'd be interested in playing bass for us. We've known Regan for a long, long time. He was in bands before that we, did shows with and played for years on the same circuit. But he came into the band in 2016, and we haven't looked back since. It was a perfect fit, and we get along great with him because we've known him for so long, and he's turned into a great bass player. He's actually a guitar player. That's why Tom asked him, would you be interested in playing bass for us? It's like, I never thought about it, but yeah, I'd love to give it a shot. So he used all my basses, all my bass gear, stepped in, and me and him kind of worked together when we were writing to craft the bass parts, because I was the bass player for so long in this band. So it just ended up to this day, it's worked out perfectly, and we're super stoked. We're solid, full lineup.
Now we come from the EP Sick Creatures to the newest video.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit different now.
Yeah.
This is definitely different, and that's why I put it in the middle of our interview, because it's
Good
like
call.
a ballad style. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of songs that have a mellow kind of vibe. It's heavy in the choruses, but mellow very much in the verses. But the song's kind of got a special meaning attached to it for us. It's all about mental health, and especially after the years that this whole world's gone through since 2020, a lot of people are suffering with their mental health. So that's what this song's all about.
Absolutely. Let's play this fantastic song. Newest video from you guys. This is All Is Well. And here we go.
From the bottom of the well,
the newest video.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Who does all the videos? The editor.
Well, I wear a lot of hats in this band. I did that last video. I did the What Will They Remember video. Sick Creatures, we had a guy do for us, which was nice to have the help because I was just trying to tie up all the ends of the recording for the EP. So it was nice to be able to pass that off. But yeah, it all comes down to money. You know, we don't have a lot of it. So we just do a lot of it, the stuff ourselves. And luckily,
That's actually the best.
Well, luckily, after all these years of doing it, like I said, we've gotten to a level where we're pretty happy with the product we're able to release. It's, you know, given the small budget and, you know, what we've learned over the years, this is what we're able to offer people, and we're pretty happy with it. So
I tell you, I get many videos. I collected over 9,000.
Oh.
And yeah, of course, since we have 4 shows per week, and there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's say yesterday I played 25 videos yesterday, Best of Metal. And
Nice.
so this every week more coming, and I see a lot of videos. And these videos, they are professional, looks professional, sounds good, looks good, and so it's a low budget production, but nobody knows. This could be easily from a big production company, easily.
Yeah, well, that's part of the thing too. Is nowadays, like back in the day when we were teenagers and videos, they were a huge budget. Those videos to do them back in the day when like there was, I don't know if MTV was a thing in Germany or not. I don't know if they had MTV back there, but when videos were on TV back then, they were huge productions, tens of thousands of dollars these labels spent to make those videos. Now, if you got an iPhone, people can make pretty good videos if you know what you're doing.
Yes, I know, because I do like this.
Yeah.
Chris Warner, once again, thank you for your comments, Chris. Keep going.
Yeah,
And
thanks
Frenchie,
for stopping
Frenchie
in.
writes awesome music. Yes,
Thanks,
I agree.
Frenchie.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be one of the customers. I'm sure. All right, all is well. You said you have some mellow sound in your voice. You have a mellow. It's like Stop Me Now was no mellow. This was straight heavy metal.
Yeah.
And that's why I say Chris Cornell had this mellow in his voice, like in the 90s. This
Yeah, like certain songs he did for sure. He had that aspect, like Fell on Black Days, mellow verses.
Eddie Vedder.
But then he could really
Jam.
rip too. I can't sing like Chris Cornell when he gets into that really raspy stuff. I'd probably destroy my voice after 2 songs trying to sing like him.
Eddie Vedder was also one of these singers.
Yeah.
Yep. Very cool. All is well. Love it. The new video. We didn't play something from the EP Make It Last
Oh, yeah.
from 2017. And
Only
this is
one
the
thing
next-
to play there.
Pardon?
Only one video to play from that one. So
Exactly. And here's Make It Last, the title song. Here we go.
You're fighting for the days that have yet to come to pass.
Love it.
Awesome.
Good groove, good sound, good
Cool,
production.
Yeah. That video was the only lyric video we've ever done, and we had a place called 351 Studio, I think was the name of it. 351 Studios did that lyric video for us. Turned out good. We were happy with it. Just it was one of the few times we passed off doing a video to somebody else. There's only 3 videos we've ever done that. Stop Me Now, Make It Last, and Sick Creatures. Every other video has been one that I've done.
Yep. Cool. Before we talk about Make It Last, we have to say thank you to our brother Marcus Mason.
Yes. Yeah,
He's responsible that you are here. Marcus, in case you're watching this now, greetings, my friend. Marcus Mason is our Canada and USA agent to bring us great bands, and this is the proof. The proof is in the pudding, my friend. And here we go.
Right.
I remember when you wrote to me, this is a big one, Richie. You have to get them. Say, okay, here we go. James is in the house.
Yeah, he's been very supportive since he found out about us, and it's super appreciated. He's a great guy. You know that. He's an awesome guy.
He's a gem. He's a friend. It's I have him. Sometimes we chat for an hour. We talk about everything, rock and roll and family. He's a very family guy. I love. You can see in his pictures, his Facebook post with his son. He's such a passionate father. That's what I love. You can see he has a good character, and how he supports Hit the Ground Running. Of course. The book. You read the book already?
I haven't. I want to. I got to get a copy from.
It's actually, where is the book? I read.
Yeah, I want to get the actual book. I don't like reading stuff on the screen. I want to get the actual book. That's what I want to get. I got to get it from him.
After during the next song, I bring the book. You have even a signature in, because he's from Canada to the Philippines. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. Very nice. So talk about Make It Last.
That song's pretty straightforward. It's all about how life is short, and just try to make the best of the good times. Make those times last as long as you can make them last, and enjoy them. Life's short. That's basically what that song's all about. Nothing more, nothing less. So easier to say than do sometimes, because there's a lot of curveballs get thrown at you in life, but you got to try to dodge those, and just the good times, just make them. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your music, and make those times last as long as you can make them last. Enjoy them.
Enjoy your life. Yesterday was a very sad show for me and our community, because yesterday was actually a tribute show for a drummer. It's unbelievable. He was here on 5th December 2022, and he passed away now. So young. He's in the 30s.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, each day is a gift, and just live it the best
Supernova,
you can.
Plasma Jets is the band,
Yeah.
And so that's why this show was dedicated yesterday to Boris. Great guy, lovely and I watched the interview, the whole interview I watched again, as an, oh my God, it breaks my heart to see him so alive, This is an eye opener. I lost so many friends, especially in Thailand, when I lived in 19 years in Thailand, and I lost so many friends, and this shows us, we have even in our fan club 2 members left already, 2 dead already, and this fan club is 3 years old.
Yeah, it just shows you, man, like, you never know. Every day that you wake up and you're on the top of the ground as opposed to under it, it's a gift, and you just got to do the best you can with each day that you have. Enjoy it.
Yes. All right. Next one. From the Damned If You Don't, from 2010, once again.
Yeah.
Great song, Pointing Fingers. And here we go. Yeah. Pointing Fingers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, great. From 2010.
Yes.
14 years ago. A little bit promotion for our brother. Oh, much like this. This is the book.
There it is.
The greatest band you never heard of. It's cool. And I have to tell, it's unbelievable how much love is in this book, how much details, names, links, unbelievable. Chris Warner in Canada, get this book.
Yes.
It's a table read book. It's great. And what makes me very happy is right in the end, there's a nice message for
right on.
Richie. Thank you, Marcus Mason. I love this book. It's crazy when you read biographies, like big ones like Austin and Motley Crue and all the stuff, I did. And then you get a book from somebody who wrote the book, it's special.
Yeah.
A great read, great story. So this was from Ben. If you don't, for 2020, Pointing Fingers.
Yeah.
Short explanation.
It's all about people that like to point fingers at other people, and they should turn them around and point them at themselves and have a look at themselves first instead of pointing fingers at other people. That's about it.
Very good. Yeah, that's a good topic, because many people are very selfish. Yeah. And pointing fingers very, very easily to name or to judge, and
a lot of people like to point out other people's shortcomings as they perceive it to be. Yeah, just look at yourself and improve yourself. That's what people need to do.
Before you trash other people, get rid of your trash in front of your door.
Yeah.
This is like an old quote in Germany. All right, cool song, love it. We have 2 more to go. We are good in time. Cool. Yes.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of videos, and I love this.
Yeah, I haven't looked back at some of these in a little while, so it's cool to see them all again.
I heard this a lot. Yeah. Sometimes people, so you just send me the links. Jeder draußen. I switched to German now. Der hat Links auf der YouTube-Seite, sind noch viel mehr Videos drauf. Da könnt ihr mal schauen, auch so Backstage-Videos und Short-Videos. So, geht's drauf auf die YouTube-Seite oder auf der Facebook-Seite. Ganz, ganz cool. It's a great band. I must say, thank you to Marcus Mason.
Oh, thanks again for having me.
Keep bringing the bands. So, the next one is once again from the 2015 Insightful Minds at Ease album, Want and Need. Ready?
Yes.
Attack.
Looking out my window, watching the days sliding by. Think of things that ought to be, but nothing works out right. Time to look at other things in a different light. Can nothing turn out right? It seems everything's a fight. What do you want when you can't have? What do you need so desperately? Time I sit right down, my mind starts to peel, losing sight of all the things that keep it in the real. Measure up or shut it up, think the time is now. Make something so it seems nothing can work out right. What do you want when you can't have? Desperately. What do you want that you can't get for free? What do you need from me?
I love videos with a story.
Yeah.
This is one. You did this video?
Yeah.
This was with storybook, because this is not only you film like this. This was a story. So where you got all the actors, friends?
Yeah. The one guy is a good friend of ours, guitar player, plays bands around London. Paul Scozine. He was the guy in the opening sequence in the chair with the dog. Mm-hmm. And then the other guy, the goatee, bald guy, kind of the boss guy, is a good friend of ours, Steve Konkinen. He unfortunately passed away in 2016, I believe it was, shortly after we did this video, actually. But yeah, they're just friends of ours that wanted to be in the video and help us out. And it's always great when you have friends that want to be a part of what you're doing.
The beggar.
Yeah.
This was who was this? The beggar.
It's good you can't tell because it was our guitar player.
Okay.
Yeah, with a wig. He just didn't shave for about a week, and he threw the long wig on. And
okay, cool.
One less person we had to find, so he played that part.
Yeah, it's also different song. It's different style. If you compare now to the 2010, it's different. It's, again, the mellow is like a line. You can see.
Yeah, and I mean, as you can see from the video, the band was a little bit different then too. We had Steve on drums and we had Tim on guitar, so we had the two guitar players. So that song really has to have the two guitars. So
also your guitar player experienced a little bit of the sound, different sound solo. It's different.
Yeah. He played a 7-string in that one, I think.
Yes. All right, Malcolm Horovati. Greetings, my friend. All right, now we have to take a picture. Before I forget it, we have to take a picture for the social media. Give me the devil's side or whatever you want to give me. And here you go. 1, 2, 3. Got you. Also, one of the last questions: what is in the pipeline for the band? Are you coming to Europe for maybe, or are you to the States?
We, as much as we'd love to do both of those things, I'm not sure if that's in the cards for us. I mean, we're to the point now in our lives where we've had regular jobs for quite a while, just because we did the whole trying to make music pay the bills and only do music, but it just didn't get there. So, I mean, I had other aspirations of having my own studio, working with other bands, and I couldn't do that just playing music. So I got a job where I could afford to build this studio, which helps out my band, as well as I've started working with other bands, like a band, Crowning Kings. They're from around this area too. I recorded their last EP for them in this studio, and we're actually got a show coming up with them in July as well. So yeah,
recommend our show.
Yeah, I will, for sure.
I would love to hear what they're doing.
Yeah, there's a few bands I know of.
This was a great tip from Marcus, I must say, because it's a little bit different. You know, we have so many different styles of hard rock and metal and power metal, death metal. Tomorrow we have a Finnish symphonic metal, for example. You know,
oh nice.
On Thursday we have thrash metal from Germany. So we have quite a range of our guests, and I love this. And this was definitely I was surprised when I saw all these videos. They go, oh, that's cool, man. Sometimes I have to make videos like animated covers. In your case, no, everything was there, perfect, and
nice.
No problem with label. That's it. So now you got something special. Our guest always get a round of free beer.
Nice.
It looks like this. Ihr da draußen, Helly auch geschrien, oder ich schreie nochmal, Hupen hoch, looks like this. Look at this. Beer.
It's a good thing I can just go 10 feet that way and open a fridge, and I can make that come true.
Chris Warner, thank you so much for joining us. And we have from Monday through Thursday bands. Check out my website, richnewton.com. And we have a lot of we have nearly fully booked until July. July, August, we have a break. But September, we hit the road again with great bands. Peter Kraus is in a round of beer.
Nice.
Gisela. And Chris, please subscribe, hit the bell, so you are informed when I'm live. And we have
That's
a great
right.
here. We have international guests from around the world, and it's always cool to talk to for me, it's just the real deal. I talked to a guy today who is passionate. He sticks to his guns, it's polite, nice, highly talented, great band. Love it.
I appreciate you having me on. It's been great talking to you. Even before the show started, we had a great chat, and I just enjoy talking to people that are passionate about music, that put themselves out there and try to help spread music. All the different bands that are creating things. Music's an art form, and you're creating something that's personal to you, and you hope that other people will hear it and enjoy it and share it, and that's what it's all about.
It's a combination. It's a combination because I'm a metalhead. I'm a fan. I was a musician for 40 years, so I know how you feel. It's nice to treat somebody nice and supportive. And the community, the connection. It's like we have a great community. We have great guests watching every night the show. And afterwards, many have no time, so they watch it later. So mostly, many people, they don't have the time. But there are so many watching right now, we don't know, because we see 20 people in the chat. That means we don't have 20 people watching. There are hundreds outside, watching this. Alle ihr da draußen, die wo jetzt gerade zuschauen, seid alle gegrüßt da draußen. Schön, dass ihr zuschaut. Lasst mal ein Like da. And a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We have one more. You know what? No, because I played in last week, I think. I have to show you something, and maybe you give me a nice comment. Watch this.
Hi everyone, I'm Lips from the band Anvil. You are watching Metal Heads Forever. Right.
Awesome.
Crazy Lips.
Yeah.
Twice in the show already. He's awesome,
Yeah.
So I need a shout out. Metalheads Forever. My hair is James from Abandoned Souls, and you're watching Metalheads Forever. And so I have a lot of videos I have to make again because we have so many, but without me, if possible. Okay?
Yeah.
You can do it.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey, this is James Todd from Abandoned Souls. You're watching Metalheads Forever. Keep it loud.
that's a professional. Very, very cool. James, we have one more. The last one. What will they remember? That's
Cool.
a great video, by the way. A great video.
Thank
Love
you.
this. So what is the story? What will they remember? I know what they will remember. Our guest will remember a great band. So, but what is the story to the video?
Well, it's kind of just thinking about when you're gone from this world, what are people going to remember about what you left behind? What did you do? What positive impact did you make while you were here? Because let's face it, we're all going to be gone at some point. And it's just about what you leave behind and what people are going to remember about what you've left behind. So in our case, it's the music that we're leaving behind, and hopefully people will remember it for long after we're gone, and they'll get something from it. But yeah, that's basically all that song's about. Just, trying to leave something positive behind for people to remember.
That's cool. You know what? The people will remember a great band for sure today. And tomorrow or no, after the show, I will post the set list from all the songs and the links. And do me a favor, share it with your fans so we get
Definitely.
much more. We get much more viewers.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Thank you so much. This will be the last one. What will they remember? And we have 3 more videos after. We have a short advertising break, and then we have 3 more videos from bands that I never played before. So ihr da draußen noch was zu entdecken. 3 Videos danach noch. I would say, James, it was an honor. It was a pleasure. Great band. Thank you so much. Great. Thank you to Marcus.
Thank
Mason.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
What will they remember? Abandoned Souls. Here we go. Bye. Cheers.
Thanks.
This is Metalheads Forever, I am Blaze Bailey, and I am telling you, this is probably the best heavy metal show in the world.
Schädelfest, das Live-Event 2024. Von 24. bis 25. Mai 2024 findet in der Nähe von Rottweil, der ältesten Stadt Baden-Württembergs, ein nicht öffentliches privates Live-Event statt. 2 Tage vollgepackt mit Live-Musik, coolen Leuten und jeder Menge Raum für Social Networking. Über die 2 Tage hinweg werden insgesamt 6 Bands aus den Genres des Heavy Metal und des härteren Rock die Gäste verzaubern. Am Freitag spielen ab ca. 20 Uhr Anima Obscura, Serious Curse und als Headliner Crossing Sabbath. Am Samstag dann ebenfalls ab ca. 20 Uhr Arkham Circle, Dustin Bones und als Headliner Black and Damned. 100 Tickets zum Preis von 35 €. Seid Teil des Schädelfest, seid Teil der Community. And don't forget, Schädel up your head. Willkommen zum Rock and Metal Dates Festival 2024. Vom 27. bis 29. Juni 2024 bebt die Motorsport-Arena in Oschersleben mit Heavy Metal vom Feinsten. Den Warm-Up machen am Donnerstag Out the Mouse and Blacksmith. Am Freitag rocken dann Deutsche Front, Hi-Res, Fire Rose, Mysterica, Odium und weitere sensationelle Bands die Bühne. Headliner am Samstag sind Burning Witches und Nervosa. Außerdem ballern euch Grampinators, Volta, Wanted Inc., Thunder and Lightning das Hirn aus dem Schädel. Das Festival findet auf dem Zeltplatz der Arena statt. Holt euch das Ticket im Vorverkauf. Powered by Made for Kids e.V., Stage Diver Promotions und der Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show.
Jawohl, hier sind wir in der Aftershow-Party. Once again, special thanks to James from Abandoned Souls. Great interview. Das war wieder eine geile Band aus Kanada heute. So, jetzt gibt es noch was zu entdecken. Und zwar 3 Bands, die bei uns noch nicht waren. Beim letzten bin ich sicher, ob es durchläuft. Man weiß ja nie wegen Labels, ihr wisst schon. Auf alle Fälle, die erste Band, die jetzt gleich spielt, heißt Neon Rider. Neon Rider, One Night in the Big City, ist der Song. Hier sind Neon Rider.
Rain falling down. I feel without shelter for rain that conquers the town. My ground is the asphalt, the neons reflects in the wet. My dreams and desires are free. When the band was our feeling the war, our hearts and our bodies were together forever as one. You gave me the pleasure, you gave me your love, you gave me your fire, you gave me your soul. We walked side by side those roads in the light. I was black as night and you were shining stars. Your eyes were around me, your lips were painting me with stars. we go to point of no return. We walk our worlds, kiss goodbye and took separate runs. You gave me the sparkles, you gave me your heart, you gave me your skin and you gave me your mind. As soon as the light fades away, I got lost, astray in the space, astray in the time. Your eyes were around me, your lips were painting me with stars. Still I'm holding them within my heart. One night in a big city, eternity in a moment, yeah. Just one night in this big city, every second is a torment. One night, one night, one
One Night in the Big City. So, in the Big City war gestern Vanessa und Irmi bei Judas Priest, Saxon und Uriah Heep. Und wo sind sie gelandet? Nicht nur in der ersten Reihe, nein, in der rockantenne.de Picture Gallery. Schaut mal das an. Ja, sag mal. Da schau her, da sind sie die zwei hübschen, ja, die drei. Wahnsinn. Erste Reihe, hier, 80 Jahre alt. Und rockt bei Saxon, Uriah Heep. Und wo waren sie noch gewesen? Saxon, Uriah Heep und Judas Priest. Oh mein Gott, der Metal Gott. Ist das nicht geil? Super Foto. Absolut geil. So, meine Lieben, weiter geht's. Wir haben ja noch ein bisschen was. Zwei gibt es jetzt noch. Zwei aus Frankreich. Kommt Moncherie. Oh, ich will mal sagen, ich liebe dich. Das war schon schön irgendwie, ne? Eine Bekannte. Lieben. Aber habe ich es gehört. Weil ich gerade, sag mal, ich liebe dich. Oh, das hört sich so gut an. Erotisch. Wie ein Moncherie im Mund. So, Moncherie und Odyssee. Here we go.
Kreise, deren Bestandteil du
Ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich drauf gekommen bin, der Französisch. Das scheint ja gar nicht Moncherie, sondern Moncherie. Ich depp. Also, das sind ja keine Franzosen. Also, die werden sich sagen, das war eine Ansage. Das wird wahrscheinlich irgendwie, werden sie rausholen, oder da, weil wie der Trottel von METALHEADS FOREVER angekündigt hat, als Franzosen. Das sind falsche Pariser. Ja, genau. Wenn du bei Regen, bei Eiffelturm raufsteigst, da schaust du runter, was siehst du? Nasse Pariser. So, morgen haben wir eine Band aus Finnland, dass die Finnen guten Sound machen, wissen wir ja. Und morgen wird es Female Fronted und glaube, die haben sogar einen Sänger mit noch dabei, wenn mich jetzt nicht alles täuscht. Ich will jetzt nichts verschreien, auf alle Fälle haben sie eine geile Sängerin dabei. Und morgen sind zu Gast, wir schauen, Lost in Grey, eine El Puerto Band, hoffentlich ohne Blocking, ohne so. Die Band habe ich letztes Mal gespielt, ist 7 Minuten durchgelaufen, kein Problem. Halleluja, please. Don't block. So, liebe Freunde, das war's gewesen. Wir haben jetzt noch eine Band, die heißt Black Rain. Und weil ich nicht sehe, welches Label es ist, kann es sein, dass vielleicht der schwarze Balken kommt. Wenn der kommt, was er da macht, dann drückt er aufs Knöpfchen. Gute Nacht. Aus. Wenn es aber nicht, bleibt's dran. Geile Band, geiles Video. Super cool. Nobody But You heißt es. Also, ich sage mal danke, dass ihr wieder so zahlreich dabei wart. Danke für die Likes, danke fürs Abonnieren, danke für Kaffee. Habe ich ja keinen gekriegt, aber macht nichts. Trotzdem habe ich 2 getrunken. Super war's wieder, geile Band. Marcus Mason hat wieder abgeliefert. Das ist eben unser amerikanisch-kanadischer Agent, der langsam die Bands bringt. Dauert ein bisschen, aber wir haben heute schon wieder Booking gehabt, nämlich Universe 3, die wo ich gestern gespielt habe, heute schon bestätigt. Also wir haben jetzt noch genau einen im Mai und 2 im Juni, da sind wir voll gebucht mit alle 20 Uhr Shows. Entweder packen wir noch drauf oder wir buchen alles schon rein in September. Auf alle Fälle sind wir voll gebucht fast. 3 braucht man noch, Freunde. Da haben wir dieses erste halbe Jahr vollkommen ausgebucht. Sehr geil. Ich sage danke an alle, danke an den Chat, danke an den Fanclub. Und hier sind Black Rain, Nobody But You. In diesem Sinne, schlaft's gut, bleibt's gesund, wird's gesund und bis morgen hoffentlich um 20 Uhr bei Lost in Grey. Hier sind Black Rain, Nobody But You. Gute Nacht.
Me up high above in a world holding me in your love. So little time, less caress. Too much feeling, so strong, so reckless. I'm waiting to feel you breathe on my skin. I'm waiting to feel. Longing for your love, for a velvet kiss. Lying by your side, in a second that I will miss. You're all I have, you're all I need, and I could die
the Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show is proud to present symphonic metal from Finland, Lost in Grey. Diese Show wurde euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching. We salute you.